Good morning, everyone. Definitely a chilly start. Keep that jacket handy as we go throughout much of the day. A lot of us are above that freezing temperature, but walking out the door, it certainly doesn't feel like it. It feels like 34 degrees. We could think we're still hanging on to a little bit of that northerly wind, kind of rather brisk out there as we're going throughout much of the day. That breeze is still going to be with us, but not going to be as breezy as what it was yesterday. A lot of us sticking out into those 40s and 50s throughout much of our morning. Currently sitting at 36 degrees into Andrews, 33 in Hobbs. We're watching really our northern counties to get at or near that 32-degree point, which would be the first freeze of the season across into West Texas. Otherwise, 40 out into Fort Davis, 53 into Presidio this morning. More of the same across into the Big Country, Contra Valley, a little bit more of those near 50s along into near the Heartland, 46 in Millersville and Bradshaw walking out the door this morning. This is currently what it feels like walking out the door. It feels like 37 in Odessa, feels like 34 in Millen, 29 degrees into Andrews, and 25 degrees out into Hobbs. A little bit more of those 40s out into near the Big Country at Contra Valley, but it feels like near 34 degrees out into Marfa. So a chilly start to the morning as our cold front is well pushed through in the region. All of us are getting those northerly winds. This is why in the kind of tan color, those wind advisories are in effect throughout much of the Lone Star State of Texas, pushing in through near Louisiana, Arkansas, going all the way up even into near Nebraska, where those freeze watches and warnings extend down here into West Texas. We have a freeze warning up into near Gaines County, pushing in all the way up into near Lee County, as well up into near the higher elevated terrain, and that does include as well Dawson County, heading into about 10 a.m. But those freeze watches did extend a bit more southward. This is going to be in effect until about Thursday at 9 a.m. as I do anticipate tomorrow is going to be a colder morning. But for now, kiddos, you're going to need to keep that jacket on, and better keep that jacket on as we head into that recess time. Still around 54 degrees, but we're still going to hang on to that breeze enough. It is certainly going to feel chillier. Hitting a high around 63 into the Tall City, 62 off into Odessa, hanging on to some upper 50s up into the higher terrain. Otherwise, 63 out into the Key City, 64 into San Angelo, with 65 all the way down into Ozona. Below normal temperatures has finally arrived into the forecast though, but those breezier conditions will continue, especially well more east that you go. But as this system moves well off into the east of us, surface high pressure is going to settle in, giving us the reason why we're going to have a cooler start to the morning. We're going to have the light winds, dry air that leads to something we call radiational cooling. It's going to be able to cool efficiently a lot of us into those low to middle 30s, but those feel-like temperatures, that's really the thing we need to emphasize. Those feel-like temperatures, it is certainly going to feel just a little chillier walking out the door. Otherwise, temperatures are going to warm up as we head into our Thursday, pushing into Halloween as well. I don't really anticipate much of us should see near freezing temperatures, with the exception of those northern counties heading into Halloween. But heading around into near the Halloween night, it is rather going to be nice around into those 50s and 60s, but still going to need to layer up just a little bit. Those winds should be able to calm down just a little bit, mostly coming in from the south. Otherwise, Halloween looks rather nice. 75 into San Angelo, 74 out into the Key City. We're going to have a slow warming trend, but we're going to have a weak cold front move through about late Friday into Saturday. May spark up a shower for the Big Country, Contra Valley. Otherwise, we look to stay dry here into the Basin with near above normal temperatures throughout the rest of early next week.